Hello there, good to be with you. Welcome to Cruising with the Stars. Now today, I've got a super all-round entertainer in the studio. He's legged it all the way to Liverpool from Dorset and he stayed overnight. He is Steve Whale. Good to see you today, Steve.
Good morning.
So you've come all that way for us?
Yeah, well, you're worth it.
I'm worth it. Oh, you're good. Bit like L'Oreal.
Yeah,
hey?
that's right, yeah.
Only I haven't got the £millions contract that... was it Cheryl Cole? Yeah, she had the...
Yeah, she had it, yeah.
Never mind. I'd probably get one with someone like Asda or Domestos Bleach or something like that, you know, something a little more ordinary and normal. But no, it's lovely to have you with us today. And your wife has come up with you, has she not?
Yeah, she travelled up with me, yeah.
Yeah, and you've got a little 8-month-old girl?
Yeah, we have. She's at home with her mother-in-law. So,
oh, right.
Yeah.
So what's it like being a dad and being in the entertainment industry, you know, with a young child?
It's good. The hardest thing is obviously when you have to leave and you've got to put them to bed and you don't see them again until the next morning because you're getting so late at night, you know.
Yeah.
But I've got another little girl as well. She's 8 years old. But
right.
She doesn't live with us, but obviously I sort of see her every other week.
Yeah.
But I've just got used to it now, you know. But it was hard at first. I must admit.
Yeah, but it's part of the course. If you're in the entertainment business, that's the way it goes. How old were you when you discovered you wanted to be an entertainer?
Well, I first got my first instrument. I was about four or 5 years old.
And what was the first instrument?
Well, this was a funny story. My mum bought me a bass guitar.
Yeah.
Which I opened on Christmas morning, but it had no strings.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
What was she playing at?
Well, I'm not really sure. I think she went from a second-hand shop. I don't know. So we got some strings. But obviously, I just didn't get on with guitar. And after that, I went on to drumming.
Yeah.
And
I'd have been psychologically damaged by my mother for the rest of it, wouldn't you? You wake up and you're given a broken bass guitar with no strings. You're a wicked woman, you are.
Well, no, in a way, it did help because I used to stand in the bedroom with a bass guitar and pretending to be on stage, you know, and what every little kid does when they, you know, want to be something when they get older. As I say, I progressed on to drumming. Yeah. We got a drum kit Christmas after that. And
did it have any sticks?
It did, yeah. And it had skins
on it, goodness for that,
I didn't really look back after that. I just knew music was that, you know, and I just stayed in music ever since.
So you started, 4 or 5, you started?
Yeah, I mean, I was 5 years old when I started drumming.
Right.
Most of it was self-taught.
Yeah.
I had a couple of lessons, but it wasn't for me. You know, just rather sit in the bedroom listening to, you know, albums and just drumming along to them. And
did you drive your mum and dad mad or the neighbours mad with the drumming?
Yeah. The next door neighbours, definitely.
Yeah. It's funny because we've got, where I live, to the right of the school opposite, there is someone, and in the summer months, he drums every Sunday afternoon and every Saturday afternoon. I like it, because I love hearing any live music, but I'm sure that there are a couple of people that would like to pop his drums for him.
Yeah, there are a lot out there that don't like it, definitely.
So when, I mean, you know, drumming is one thing. When did you discover you had a voice, a singing voice?
Well, I was obviously doing different bands with the drumming in every single group going at school, you know, any like guitar club, orchestra, steel band. And I had a couple of little bands going, and it was one of the bands there. We'd done a charity gig, and obviously the guitarist was doing most of the singing, and then his voice went on this evening and said, "Oh, we need to do Eric Clapton's Wonderful Tonight."
Oh, right.
I said, "Well, I'll have a go then," you know. So it just sort of happened while I was drumming. I used to sing while I was drumming.
Did you find it difficult? Because I know Phil Collins, I mean, he used to drum, and people say historically it's difficult to drum and to sing. Did you find it?
It was strange at first, especially the first time, you know, going in blind as well. Yeah. You know, and I didn't know what the voice was going to sound like either. Yeah. You know, I think it went all right. Everyone enjoyed it, but it's a bit hard, obviously, when you're doing a fast song. It's not too bad on the ballads because you know, but when you're doing a fast rock number, unless you've got a nice headset mic, it is hard because obviously your boom mic gets in the way.
Right.
But
and you were
just
a success. And then did you have the bug then that you wanted to sing as well?
Yeah, I didn't look back after that. I loved it.
Did the guitarist get his job back as the main singer?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh, that's
obviously,
good.
we used to take it in turns and start doing harmonies then, which was nice, you know. Yeah, it's good.
Well, we're going to take a listen to you now. Okay. And one of my favourite songs, here he is, Steve Whale, He Ain't Heavy.
That pleases us.
Wasn't that lovely? Steve Whale and Heavy He's My Brother. That's got to be one of your favourite songs.
Yeah, I love singing that song. It's just so powerful. You know, at the end of the evening, it just finished off your night.
Yeah,
it's good.
Really good. That was beautiful. I was saying, you look on that, you looked a bit like Greg, the one off MasterChef. What are the names? There's two of them. Is it John Turode, one of them?
Yeah, and Greg Wallace. Yeah.
Greg Wallace? Yeah, you had a Greg Wallace little look about you there.
Yeah. Perhaps I can go into doing some impersonation work as well then.
Yeah. If you could be a tribute act, who would you be a tribute for?
I think, well, it's got to be Phil Collins, isn't it, really?
Phil Collins?
Because obviously with the drums, and
yeah.
I'm getting a bit bald now as well. So.
Oh, I know, but you're so much younger than him, though, you see, it's one of those
Only
things.
just.
Yeah. No, because we found here we get quite a lot of tribute acts, and they are immensely popular.
Yeah, very.
You know, people absolutely love it, so you never know, it could be a...
It's the next road to go down.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, do you mainly now sing, or do you play... Do you play an instrument in your act as well?
Most of the gigs I do, it's keyboards, so I have two keyboards set up and vocal. But obviously, like the smaller hotel bookings, I just go along and just sing, you know.
Well, listen, we'll take a listen to a little bit more in 2 minutes.